Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I hope this evening finds you well in all your ways. I wanted to come talk about experience, and because we don't understand, we are only experiencing ourselves, the people, the places, and the things. Because we don't understand it's all an experience, this is where the confusion comes in. So I want to talk a little bit about experience in a relationship because I just saw my brother and he was going at his sister because she posted something about men and he didn't like what she posted. So he came uh, refute what she said in his video. Now, he could have inboxed her and say, I'd like to have a conversation with you, my sister. I would like to get a better understanding of what you meant because I disagreed. That would have been the simplest thing, but we're not programmed to come together, you see. So that's the first thing we could do. No, before that, we could have sit down and asked ourselves, why what she's saying is bothering me? Because she's talking about her experience. And if we're talking about relationship, because we seem to have difficulties when it comes to bonding, when it comes to relating. I'm talking to my chocolate people. We're having difficulties finding the Trinity. Yes? And so if he would have sat with this uncomfortableness that he felt when she was speaking, he may have gotten his answer and didn't even get in touch with her, the second thing. And he certainly would not have gone to the third thing, which was to make a video to refute what she said in her post or video that had nothing to do with him if he's not in a relationship with her. You see, she spoke about her experience in that relationship. And she learned to be in a relationship from the people she saw in a relationship. That's all we can do, what we were taught. Now, what she did wrong was to project, because that's what we do. We project our pain into the world and we don't sit with it. We don't discuss it with the person who has inflicted it. You see, she projected her pain onto every man by coming, make the post, make the video. Now, see how the Holy Spirit allowed him to see what she said, because y'all know they got a lot of people talking about relationship. Now, why did they allow him to see what she said or to hear what she said? And it's obvious. Life was asking him to grow when it comes to relationship. Yes, because he was uncomfortable. Now he came and he started calling her a liar in his video and saying some things that were not pleasant in my perception. I don't think it was pleasant. He was projecting his pain from his relationship that he learned from people in a relationship. See, her experience was her experience with whoever that was she was in a relationship with. That's how she experienced that person. And no one gets to come and say that she's not experiencing what she's experiencing. See, we can only put it into the words that we can explain our experience. And no one gets to say that we can't put in words that we put it in, because it is our individual experience based on what we learn about being in relationships. Now, he obviously experienced something about a woman based on how she perceived that relationship and how she defended herself in the relationship. And again, she projected her pain on all men. It wasn't triggered. What she said about that man should not have made him feel uncomfortable, y'all. She's not talking about him, but he's feeling the need to defend men. Why is that? He doesn't know what this lady experienced with the man she's talking about online. and she doesn't know what he has experienced with a woman in his rebuttal. We have to understand our experiences are just that. Now, Daphne, you know me, I'm going in because my mind is open and I'm looking for the Trinity. I'm looking for peace. I'm looking for harmony. I'm looking for love. You see, togetherness, unity. And I goes in and I left a damn near book, a paragraph telling him he's getting worked up. This is her experience. Yes, she projected her pain onto all men, but he did the same thing when he came and said the things that he said about what she said about her experience. So you did the same thing. Two wrongs not going to make it right. You see? What we need to do is explain and share our personal experience in a relationship, and that's what we're doing online. We're trying to find the middle ground for us, the Trinity for us. We need to only share our personal experiences in our personal relationship. We can't minimize anybody else's relationship, anybody else's feeling, anybody else's thought, anybody else's experience. So when we share, is what I told him, what we experience in a relationship that didn't work or caused the problem, then we telling someone else what can cause a problem in a relationship if you're looking to be in one. So if I come and be honest, open, and vulnerable about me in a relationship and how something didn't work for me and that person to have the balance in, I'm sharing because I don't want anyone else to experience the unbalance in a relationship. I'm not coming share because I want to make that man look bad, and I wouldn't want the man to come share because he wants to make the woman look bad. We're supposed to be learning from the experiences that we have so that we can share and prevent others from making the mistakes that we made. If our purpose is to make this world a better place, everybody can learn from everybody, and everybody can prevent so many people from suffering and going through things. You see, that's that selflessness, that I would come and share my personal life with you to prevent you from making a mistake, because I do want to see love on earth, peace on earth, goodwill toward men. And if it doesn't work with me, I can help someone else, you see, and I will see it even if it's not in my relationship. You see, you got to go through something to get to something. And whether you be the one to experience the thing that you desire to experience, which is the good, happy, whole, balanced relationship or not, shouldn't stop us from spreading the truth. You see, spreading the love. So in that situation, we have to stop projecting our pain onto everyone when our pain came from someone. Whoever this lady was in a relationship with, and she experienced what she experienced, which wasn't pleasant, she should have taken that to that man, or she should have sat with that and sort that out. Because we have to ask ourselves, why do we attract the people that we are in a relationship with into our lives? Why do we do that? You see what I'm saying? How did I allow this into my life? How did I wind up with someone who's not pleasant? Or how did I wind up with someone who's amazing? Your vibration, your vibe is your tribe, and life is here to teach us. We're here to learn, to grow and evolve, how to love each other the way that we want to be loved, treat each other the way that we want to be treated, whether in a relationship or not in a relationship. Because we all are here on this planet. We all have to be here. So we have to do what works for all of us. Yes? So experiences are just that. Your perception and perspective about what you're experiencing. It can only be based on what you was taught. You see, as a child, what did you see? What did someone teach you about relationship? What did someone teach you about relating You understand? What did someone teach you about love? What did someone teach you about give and take? What did someone teach you about reciprocity? It all comes from there. And we can only take what we have been taught into the world and start using it. And if it doesn't work, I think we should let that go and learn something else. Two people in a relationship are the only two people that should be involved in that relationship, because anything else is going to bring controversy. Those two people have to find a way to balance out their energy. They are who they are. That's who they are individually. And they're in a relationship to relate to each other. So they're going to have to find a way to balance out their energy and their way of relating without changing each other, without suppressing each other, without hurting each other, without belittling each other, without taking each other's power. Relationship needs to meet up the middle and make it work for the you. And sometimes both of you will have to lose the ego to find the middle ground. Yes, that's what the problem is. Everybody involving everybody in their relationship, because somebody doing it one way, they think they're supposed to do it that way. It has to work for the two people involved, not other people. Not how your mama used to do it, how your grandma used to do it, how your neighbors do it, how your best friend doing it. It has to work for the two people in that relationship. And if those two people can't find that balance, they can't find the middle ground, then that's when they have to decide to have enough love and respect for each other to go separate ways and find that right person who is the right balance, who will meet them up the middle. We're not supposed to waste time and energy on something that's not working out for our highest good and helping us to evolve and be better. Life is about growing and evolving, living it to the fullest, and living it in love. And if you're with somebody you can't meet the middle with, and you have no balance, love is not going to be there. It's not. It has to be equal reciprocity, equal give and take, equal help, equal love, equal support, equal. And that's where you're going to have the peace, because it's fair and it's square. Yes, that's going on out of here. I'm going to keep talking and trying to wake my people up to think outside of the box. We got to expand our mind. We can't keep repeating the patterns, the programmings, and the pathology in a bloodline and societal dictations. We have to live life to the fullest. We have to live life freely in order to get the best out of it. Yes? Let that sizzle in your spirit. Yes? If you want to be in a relationship, whatever kind it is, it must be reciprocal. Do unto others as you would have them to do unto you. Treat people the way you want to be treated. And if that can't happen, let them go. Let people go. Let people go. Because there is somebody for everybody out there. Yes, I love y'all. Namaste.